new job, doesn't really matter, whatever you want to do, old job, new job, whatever. Not really too concerned about what our job properties are, because right here now we can come in and we can see my new freaking catalog right there. Now to move things around, well, you can, like we said, we can move the whole groups in the catalog editor, and I bet you could probably do that with individual things as well. But if you want to do it in the job, same thing here. When you get ready to grab one, if you want the compactor right here to be the top one in the list, you can right click right here, choose the move item option right there. Looks like one of those little pins that you put in maps, and then wherever you move the dotted rectangle to is where it's going. And it'll, if I'm not mistaken, whatever you got it highlighted over, it pushes it down. So the compactor will now be in the spot of the double switch, and the double switch will be below it as soon as we left click right here. So when we left click again, boom, now it moves the compactor up there, and you can rearrange things the way you want them. One thing you cannot do here is move subgroups. I don't think. Nope. So you can't really move sub. You can move them. You can move subgroups in relations to each other, but the subgroups, the little sub folders, will always display before any individual units. So you get your subfolders up here on the top, and then your individual units down below. And you can move those subfolders between themselves from here with that command, but you can't move them down below the individual units with that command. Kind of like the way Windows Explorer displays files. It always tends to put your folders first, and then your individual files after that. Same kind of setup here. And if there's something that you don't want, you have the ability right here to come in and delete it out of here as well. So if you wanted to get rid of, well, this is a kind of a screwy catalog anyway. So if you want to get rid of the under counter sync, you didn't need it here, or you had two of them, if you right click on it, it'll warn you that you're about to do that. Now, what it's telling you here is you're about to delete a menu item. Okay? That could either be an individual object like it is right now, or it could be a subgroup. It could be a subfolder. If you do a subfolder and you delete that subfolder, you delete everything in that subfolder. If it has other subfolders and other objects, you delete everything that's under that group. So that's what it's kind of warning about right here.
Where do you retrieve, like, if you had to go back to like the normal, like the original setting?
There is no undo.
There is no undo. There is no going and loading them from somewhere else and bringing them back in your catalog and dropping them off.
Well, if you delete something by mistake and it came from another catalog, then you could go back into the catalog editor and go copy it and drag it back, grab it, drag it back down and copy it there. But that'd be the only way you could get it back. Once you hit OK to proceed, you say OK, it's gone, and you're not going to get it back. There's no right click and undo that. There's nothing. That little button doesn't do anything for you. So you got to be real careful when you want to delete something.
Gotcha.
I don't think you got to undo in the catalog editor either. You just with that, you just have to make sure, if you screwed up and deleted something you didn't want to, then if it came from another catalog, then you just have to grab it and drag it back down there again.
Alrighty.
So that's basically your manipulations on that. Now, same thing right here. if with these we saw where we could move those or those catalogs around in the catalog editor, you got the same thing here. If you come in and you grab right there and you right click on it, then you got the move command, and you can do the same thing to reorder them and put them wherever you want to right here.
Got it.
So you got a lot of control in either place. You don't have the ability inside the job to grab a whole section from one catalog and drag it to another one. You have to go to the catalog editor to do that. But as far as movement and rearranging, you got everything you need right here inside the job to do that. Still might be easier to do it in the catalog editor though.
Yeah, seems like it. That everything?
All right. What else we want to look at now, as
All right.
far as manipulating stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, as far as the catalog goes.